Hello everyone, this is BCS Buster, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Here is the elusive Brachiosaurus monster I was telling you about. Now that disaster, what that does right there, is it can cause a bunch of nasty status ailments. It can cause imp, it can cause confuse, all kinds of really bad stuff. Poison, so that's why you need to have the ribbon for this part. So, okay. Now the deal with this guy, he is weak to ice, and not susceptible to instant death. So what I would do, and I've been going through and learning some different spells. So the first thing I would do is I'd cast Quick. Let's get that going. Now what Quick does is it allows you to have 2 turns to pretty much do whatever you want. So Quick is one of my favorite spells in the game, by the way. So, Blizzaga. So we can do the maximum amount of damage here. Go, and then do it again. So it's kind of like the Soul of Thamasa, except it works for any command. Now, if you have the Soul of Thamasa equipped, you can cast Quick and have 4 magic spells, essentially, if you want, for that particular turn. Now, he can cast Meteor, which is dangerous. I'm going to go ahead and do that with Osmos. And Brachiosaurus' magic stats, yes, see, look at that damage. Oof. He can also cast Ultima, which is not a lot of fun. He hits really hard. So yeah, definitely want to watch out for this guy. Okay, well, I need to get some, let's see. Yeah, let's cast Quick. Give myself a second turn there. This is the guy, by the way, that you can win the, esper I was talking about. Esper. That relic that I was talking about, which allows you to cast, or which reduces the cost of all MP casting to 1. You can also win that, by the way, by betting the Soul of Thamasa at the Colosseum, but I'd like to have both. And eventually, the more you do of level grinding, the more stuff he'll drop. I think he's got around 45,000 HP, maybe? Yeesh! Woo! Yeah, Brachiosaurus does not mess around, as you can see. So let's get Quick going again. And I would recommend having Quick before taking on this guy. If you have Relm, you can actually control him as well, and just defeat him that way. You can use Disaster on himself, you can use Ultima on himself, Meteor on himself, all different kind of things to take him down. Got him! Woohoo! You actually get less experience from this guy than you do from defeating 2 Tyrannosaurs, but you get 10 magic points, which is nice. And I learned Quake because I had that Esper going. And there you are. Okay, so I just thought I'd show you that. This is where Terra is right now in her level grinding process. So I will show you what she's like when she's full out. And then I will also show you what it's like. I'll take you through a complete leveling up of a character. Hey, there we go. I picked it up. The Celes Triad. I don't know how you pronounce that, but there we go. Now watch this. As promised, yeah, reduces the MP cost of all magic to 1. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, so you can put that on, and now all of a sudden, look at that. MP cost for everything is 1, including all of your magic, including all of your offensive magic spells. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I got one of those, so I thought I'd show that off. Okay, I've finished all the level grinding that I like to do for a character, and I like to get them up to level 97, because if you get them all the way up to level 99, they're still susceptible to level 3 confuse, and I like to give a 2-level buffer in there, in case I accidentally get a level while going through the final area. But let's take a look at Terra's stats now that she's all maxed out. And this is just her base stats. So, actually, hold on. Let's do this. Let's remove all so we can take a look at her base stats here. So her base stats are pretty good. I mean, a magic stat of 56. Of course, she has straight 9s in both HP and MP. But now let me show you what her true power as we go forward. So this is what her setup will probably be. Minerva Bustier. If I was going to do this, I have a flame shield on and all that good stuff. So, okay. Now, the other thing that I've done is I've put on the Master Scroll. Now, let me show you what Terra is capable of. Okay, her HP's not even at max. Now, watch this. Let me get into a fight here. and I'll show you just exactly what she's capable of. Not everyone can do this because they can't all equip the Ultima weapon, but this is still pretty badass. So let's take a look if I can ever get into a random battle. Oh, okay, this is perfect. Perfect. Now, watch this. Because of the Master Scroll, you can get multiple targets. Now watch this. I can take out 2 Tyrannosaurs no problem. And when she's at max HP, she can deal straight 9's worth of damage 4 times with the Ultima weapon. So that's just freaking incredible. So that's what a maxed out character looks like. But how exactly does one get there? Well, let's head over to the desert, and now let me show you exactly how to go from top to bottom throughout this entire bonus episode. Let me show you exactly how we're going to get a character from starting out with nearly nothing to being the behemoth that they are once they are all leveled up. All right, let's head downstairs, and let's get this going. Okay, now we're ready to go. So I've got Setzer here, who is my least leveled up character. And you can see he's not doing so good there. He's only at level 4, level 34. And he doesn't have a whole lot of magic spells learned, so this is perfect. This will be a perfect example of how I would go through the process of leveling up a character from pretty much scratch. So, we start here in the desert. Now, like I said, if you don't feel comfortable and you want to go to the magic tower first and learn some magic spells, that would totally be fine. Now, the first thing that I would suggest you do is find ways to deal with the Cactuars. And what I would do, and I would start by learning Crusader, because you can get Meteor that way. Actually, first off, what you should do is, if you don't have it yet, get Osmos. That's probably the most important thing that you can get right now, so that you can get some of your MP back. And then I would actually start with Meteor, because you can learn it pretty quickly. You can learn it in 2 fights. What I would then do is make sure that I have a way to get to cast Instant Death. Now, if you don't have this, a good way to deal with it would either be to get Fenrir, so you can learn Banish, because you can learn that pretty quickly, or have something that can cast Instant Death. In this case, Setzer has the Viper Darts, so that'll work. Growth Egg is one of your relics. In this case, I've got a Master Scroll, so that I can hit 4 times. As far as the Espers go, okay, oh yeah, we're starting with Meteor, that's right. Like I said, if you don't have any way to deal with any of this, I would suggest going to the Magic Tower and learning either Banish from Fenrir or Meteor, so you can deal with the enemies here and be able to use Instant Death and deal with the Cactuars. Once that's done, head into the desert. Now, I don't have the Curse Shield on just yet, because I don't have spells that can deal with both the enemies here. So, okay, starting with the Slagworm. So, attack 4 times. Hopefully one of them will cause instant death. Okay, that didn't work there. Oh, by the way, I also have the Thunder I have the Thunder Shield equipped, because another thing you want to do is you want to be able to deal, you want to start learning magic spells for ones that you don't have. And as I mentioned, Thundara is the, ooh, this could hurt. There you go, got it. Thundara is easiest to learn by magic. So what I would do is just learn spells through your shields if you can, and then learn then the rest of your spells by Esper. So, very good. Setzer will undoubtedly gain a level. He might have gained 1 or 2 levels there. Yeah, so he gained 1 level there, so that's pretty good. And now you just want to heal up. And now he's half the way done learning Meteor. That's good. If you get into a battle with a Cactuar, I would say run until you're able to fend them off with Meteor. So 2 Slagworms get it done. No problems there. Okay, so I got a Cactus, so I'm going to run. Well, actually, yeah. No. Actually, you know what? Shoot. I could have fought the Cactuar. Oh, dang it. What I could have done is equip the fixed dice and just throw them. Because the fixed dice bypass, or the regular dice, bypass. Let's see if I get another shot. Okay, good. This will work. How lucky was that? So, what you can do is swap them out. This is just in Setzer's case. Swap them out for either the dice or the fixed dice. Let's see. Let's go with... Yeah, go with the dice. That's fine. Attack. And this should kill the Cactuar. That'll work. He only has like 4 HP, so... Oh yeah, he's got a Master Scroll, so... Yeah, I forgot to put on. And fixed dice would work just fine also. There you are! Woo! now Setzer learned Meteor. Oh, and found Aura. See? So we learned another spell there. Very good. Now, another spell that you can learn is Shell with the Force Shield. So let's put that on. And now let's get the Viper Darts back on. And yes, okay. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to be able to deal with, we want to be able to get the Curse Shield back on so that we can start dealing with, working on that to get that all maxed out. And I would probably say it will take 4 to 5 characters of level grinding before you max out the Curse Shield, because you do not want to use the Curse Shield up in the Dinosaur Forest there. Okay. So, again, let's see how the fixed dice work. Man, I need to sort out my things. I can't find the fixed dice. Oh, well. Okay, so let's just go up there. Darts, and really you can just swap out for whatever you need. Oh, there are the fixed dice. Cool. Alright, just attack. Now, really, Setzer is pretty versatile in this aspect. Yeah, see, this is a ton of damage. Whew. The fixed dice is actually even a good weapon to use in general because it doesn't have the Master Scroll penalty there. Alright, very good. Alright, so once he's learned Shell, let's see, I guess another one that we can learn is, well, I mean, you can use Imp. You can learn Imp from the Tortoise Shield at a rate of +1, but I wouldn't worry too much about that one because you learn Imp from Kate Sith pretty, well, yeah, you learn it at a pretty fast rate, so I'd probably say just do it that way so you can boost Setzer's defense. So let's get that there. Definitely want to have, yeah, Viper Darts for now, and then just swap out what you need. So, alright. So that's how that works. Now let's get Banish learned. Wow, I'm just running into a ton of Cactuars today. It's crazy. I usually don't run into this many. The Cactuar is actually not necessarily a rare enemy. I believe it's a 5 in 16 chance you have of running into him. And an 11 in 16, no, maybe it's 6 in 16. 6 out of 16 chance to run into the Cactuar, and a 10 out of 16 chance to run into the Slagworm there. There we go. And really, if you running against Cactuars, I think is a little bit better because it gives you the magic spells that you need to build up your arsenal there. Okay, good. Now he's got Banish. To build up your arsenal there, so you can focus on building your stats in the Tyrannosaur Forest. Okay, once that's done, now I have all the spells that I need to deal with all the enemies in this area. So now you can pretty much just start learning spells in really whatever order you want. You know, like I said, Meltdown is good. I like trying to learn all the spells because I'm kind of just, you know, I'm kind of just, what's the word, kind of OCD like that. But really, if you want to start learning all the best spells quickly, you can. I mean, there's no reason why you can't. But, so yeah, so I would just go from there. Let's start, I'll tell you, you know what? Let's start with Behemoth so we can start getting the HP plus 50 bonus. You know what? I'm sorry, that is the best thing to do, is to start learning the spells of the espers that you want to build up some of your stats with. Okay, so here's a Slagworm. And you know what? Shoot. Yeah, let's deal with him with magic. So we'll just banish him. Yup. Okay, and I missed. Shoot, that's okay. So watch out for Crush. That can do a lot of damage. And I need to get the Curse Shield back on. Now we can start doing that. Okay, and sometimes you'll get snorted out of battle. That happens. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's get the Curse Shield back on. And ribbon. We can start breaking the curse. I promise, once you break the curse, this becomes a lot easier. Because then you gain well, and once that happens, I'll show that off for sure. Okay. And there you go. Now, unfortunately, Setzer's magic stat isn't great. So, Banish might not work as well, but I know I can get it to work. Okay, so let's give this another shot. Nope. I want to slot. Thank you. Banish, please. Come on. There you go. Perfect. That works quite nicely. And Setzer will undown and regain a level. Yeah, so already he's going to get big HP boosts which will definitely help in this first part of the level grinding process. So he gains 50% more HP than he would have gotten in just a regular level, so that's good. There we go. Got another slagworm there, no problem. And Setzer will gain a level for sure. And so as you can see, he's getting HP at a more rapid rate, so that's good. And that should be all good. Always in between battles, heal up. I can't stress to you how important that is, because if you get hit with that crush attack, especially with the curse shield on, that will not be fun. So now basically just go through that. Use Osmos when you need to on the slagworm to gain some HP. Heal up before every battle. If you need to run, that's fine. Not a big deal there. And that's how you level grind, essentially. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this with Setzer for a little while. And then once I feel like I've got enough spells to last in the next part and I have a good amount of HP, namely once I've learned Quick and Meltdown, then I can feel comfortable going to the next part. And really, I would stay here and learn a good amount of spells, as many spells as you feel comfortable learning, because this is the place to do it for sure. But then once you have Quick and Meltdown, then then you can start going down up to the Tyrannosaur Forest and start doing that with Terra. So I'll take care of that, and then I'll be back once I've done that off screen, and I'll let you know how long it takes me to do that as well. Okay, so I've taken about 35 minutes with Turbo Mode to level up Setzer there, and now I've gotten him up to level 75. And I basically got him all the important spells, most every spell in the game, or at least all the ones that I really care about. Some other ones I haven't gotten yet, and I'll go pick those up when I go face the dinosaurs. Most importantly, I've got Meltdown and Quick and Blizzaga and those. Yeah, those are the really important spells there. And so yeah, so now I think he's ready to go take on the dinosaurs. So let's see how he fares against the dinosaurs. I will tell you that instant death is not the way to go, because all of the dinosaurs are immune to instant death. So that isn't going to work so well. So that's why you want to make sure that you have spells that are capable, that allow you to deal with these dinosaurs. So Blizzaga and Meltdown, Quick, Osmos, all those good things. Another thing I'll mention also is that the growth eggs don't stack. So you can't have 2 growth eggs and get 4 times the experience. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So you can only have maximum of 1 growth egg, and that's totally fine. All right, so we've got a ribbon on, and actually, let's get our flame shield going. Now he's a formidable opponent. And let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter what we have equipped as far as weapon goes. Maybe they can boost our magic. I think so. But no, we can't. Okay. Boost our stats here that I really care about. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay, very good. Flame shield on. Fantastic. All right. Let's see how Setzer fares against the dinosaurs. We need to heal up. No, we're good. And actually, for the Esper, let's give him Midgard's that one, so that we can start leveling him up a bit. All right. Let's see how we do here. Yeah, so not too bad. Let's see. I would probably say let's use Blizzaga. The Tyrannosaurs, by the way, are weak to ice. And so is the Brachiosaur. I don't know if I mentioned that last time. Yeah, so not bad. So definitely, I would say use Quick and then a double Blizzaga if you want to take them out. And that would be fine. And then when you get low on HP, just use Meltdown, and you're good to go. And there you are. Very nice. And actually, I just thought of something. I'm gonna experiment with something here with Setzer. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I want to try it. Okay. Now let's just hope that we do. Well, hang on. Okay, so let's give this theory a shot, because I'm wondering if the high levels and the Master Scroll will be enough to be able to defeat one of these guys in one shot. Let's try it. Now, I don't know. I'm just experimenting here. No. Okay, so it's... Let's see here. Yeah, that isn't going to be enough to do it. Okay, never mind. I just thought I'd give that a shot. Yeah, so you're going to want to have the ribbon on so that you can deal with disaster from the Brachiosaurus. But, yeah, okay, so physical attacks with Setzer, not the way to go. There you go. Woohoo! I think the fixed dice, by the way, the being in the back row doesn't really affect him. And well, he might have enough strength. Oops, no, I don't want the tip. Yeah, cards that may equip death. But the Gladius gives more of that, so, okay. Let's, you know what, I'm gonna try this here. Okay, I want to test the theory out here. Setzer has a pretty high strength. So if I give him the Master Scroll, let's see if he can take out a... Let's see if he can take out a Tyrannosaur in one hit. I'm not sure if he can or not. Let's find out. Okay, no, he can't. So, alright. So yeah, physical attacks are not going to be the way to go. Magic's going to be the way to go with Setzer. That's fine. If you wanted to put a Genji Glove on him, you could, and then that would give you enough to take out a Tyrannosaur. But then you lose the growth egg, and we don't want that. We want to level up as quickly as possible. Okay, so I just thought I'd try that out there. Alright, very good. Okay, so now let's see if we can get a battle lined up where we have to face 2 Tyrannosaurs. And let's see how Setzer fares. Oh, perfect. There's one right there. Very nice. Alright. So, in this battle, again, just like before, first thing we want to do is cast Quick. Yeesh. Man, he's getting hit in a lot of the face by Meteor. Wait a minute. I just thought of something. Those meteors, they look like asteroids. Asteroids have found me again. Dang it, how did I not realize this? I just thought of this right now. Even in Final Fantasy games BCS universe, the asteroids, I cannot avoid asteroids. They will forever be the bane of my existence. And this should be enough. Yep, okay. So Setzer can deal with those enemies just fine. Woohoo! Very good. Alright, now let's see what happens when you have to deal with the Brachiosaur. Okay, here we go. Looks like I'm going to get my shot at him right now. Alright, as before, first thing we want to do is cast Quick. Now, with the Brachiosaur, I would definitely say you need to keep your HP above 6,000 in case he casts Ultima. So let's get Blizzaga going. Do a ton of damage there. But miss! I didn't realize Blizzaga could miss. Oh boy. Alright. Let's get Meltdown going then. Get some HP back. There we go. Very good. So yeah, like I said, Brachiosaur, it's rare, but he can cast Ultima. So just watch for that. Okay. Again, get Quick going. Another good thing about the another helpful tip when fighting the Brachiosaur is that you can absorb, he has a lot of MP. So don't feel like you're ever going to run out of MP because he's got a lot of it. That there. Okay, let's try Blizzaga one more time. See if I can get it to work. Because it will do more damage than Meltdown for sure. There we go. I knew it would. But the Brachiosaur can also snort you out of battle. So you want to watch out for that. Okay. Whoops. Nope. Quick. I love the Quick spell, BCS Universe. I gotta tell you, it's so good. Okay. Now we use... how's my HP doing? It's good. I can use double Blizzaga, and that'll be fine. Go. And again. How can flying shards of ice like that miss? I don't quite understand that. The Brachiosaur must be really quick, or Setzer must have a really bad aim. Okay. And Quick. And 2 more Blizzagas should finish him off. And if for some reason this doesn't work, then I'll just cast Quick, get an Osmos going, and then finish him off with probably a Meltdown. There you go. Got him. Woohoo! So yep, I can deal with those things, no problem. So, alright. And that's the process for leveling up a character. So what I'll do now is get Setzer to level 97, and then start repeating that process with all my characters.
and then we'll continue on with the game. But until the next time, this is BCS Buster signing off. Don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, BCSBusterLP, check out my blog, check out my donations page, and as always, take care, y'all.